Marijuana is becoming big business. Recreational use is now legal in 10 states and DC, and nearly every state has a program for medical marijuana, cannabidiol, or low THC products for medical use. Last year, Massachusetts became the 10th state to legalize recreational use, and Cultivate was one of the first dispensaries in the state to open.
In the past year especially, it's gone from this idea that this is done in somebody's basement to it's got that Silicon Valley tech vibe going on where everyone's just so excited about it, and real professionals are jumping into it. People need to understand is the product that they're getting from a licensed facility is clean. It doesn't have some really bad stuff in it that you can find on the black market. At the same time, I think people in that area can see real job opportunities where they're going to get paid well and do it legitimately. I think overall it's kind of bringing it out of the dark and let's do it right.
Cannabis analytics company New Frontier has suggested that federally legal pot could generate an additional $132 billion in tax revenue and 1 million new jobs by 2025. But is there a danger in allowing drugs like marijuana to become big business?
A lot of people forget about how much tobacco lied to the American people and really to the world for decades and decades, more than 100 years, saying their product was safe, not addictive, medicine, good for kids, on and on. We're seeing those exact same arguments from the marijuana industry. So it's incredible how sort of the hippies of Woodstock have been replaced by the wolves of Wall Street. This is about a small number of people making a lot of money.
Kevin Sabet is a former White House advisor on narcotics and believes legalization is not the answer.
I don't really care if an adult smokes a joint in the privacy of their own home. That's not what this is about to me. We should not put people in prison for smoking marijuana. We shouldn't give them a criminal record. But to say that the only answer to that is creating another Marlboro or Purdue Pharma or Anheuser-Busch, I think is not learning the lessons of history. We don't want people to go to prison for using marijuana or give a criminal record, but you don't have to legalize drugs in order to do that. Treatment, prevention, early intervention, awareness and education. I think, frankly, our global competitors would love it. I think that right now, a lot of our global competitors like China and India are looking at what we're doing with marijuana, and they just can't believe we're doing that we want to encourage a drug that essentially tunes you out. We want to encourage a drug that demotivates you. We want to encourage a drug that makes you late for work, forget about your obligations, not care about your school, care less about your family. I think that that's something that can't be good for this country.
There is undeniably a growing demand for legal marijuana in the U.S., and it will certainly be a hot topic during the 2020 presidential campaign, with nearly all Democrat presidential hopefuls announcing support for legalization or decriminalization. For some, the future of drug policy looks liberating and lucrative, whilst for others, danger is on the horizon.